Hello, BookTube. As you may have seen, if you're in your subscription queue, Matthew at Maybury Book Club did a video introducing our next little book club selection. We did a little private book club all last year, and it was delightful. Private in the sense that it's just the two of us, but you're welcome to join in. And he wasn't sure. He wasn't sure that we would kick that off again this year, but we are. We are definitely going to do it again. And we're starting off. We've had a lot of luck and a little bad luck with graphic novels. And we're going to continue with that. We're going to start off the year that way. And this time, the neat thing about the Maybury Book Club is that a lot of times Matthew hasn't read the book. And when it comes to graphic novels, I sometimes feel responsible if I give him something that hasn't really held up over time. But that is not a worry with the one we're doing in February. So just a week away, we're doing this. We're doing Born Again. Daredevil, Born Again. And it will be familiar. An aspect of this will be familiar to those of you who remember our earlier book clubs, because we've done a couple of books now by Frank Miller. And this was a story that took place in Daredevil's ordinary continuity. It was not set aside. It was not a special event. It was written by Frank Miller and drawn by David Mazzucchelli. So Miller doesn't do the artwork. And it is fantastic. This is not a case where I worry that Matthew will have a bad reaction. This is brilliant stuff. Absolutely. It's as brilliant as Miller gets. And those of you who don't know the character, we've gone over the character before, and also I had a hilarious time ripping the whole concept of Daredevil apart on a video I did with Michael K. Vaughan. We did the origin story of Daredevil, and he was all loving it, and I tore it to shreds. But Daredevil is Matt Murdock. He is a blind attorney who has heightened senses and an extrasensory radar sense. And instead of that making him a blind attorney who's really handy on the stairs, he decides to put on a leotard and fight crime. It doesn't make any sense at all, but he does it. And Daredevil's had a long run. He's been very, very successful with fans, including an iconic run written and drawn by Frank Miller. Here, Frank Miller just does the writing, and the clear goal of this series is to take Matt Murdock, the blind attorney, and Daredevil, the man without fear, and break them down to nothing. Break both of them down to nothing. Reduce them to nothing and let them rise again. See how that would happen. And it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliantly done. I have no doubt that Matthew is going to love this. So we're going to be reading this in February. I thought I would wave it around. I'm waving around Mark Richardson's copy since I'm up here in Vermont. But just to let you know, get you ready, your library may have this. And it has been reprinted 80 million times. So if your library doesn't have it and you want to join us, I'm sure that you could find one for $5 on eBay. And it'll be worth your time. I know the graphic novels blur together, but it will be worth your time. It is extremely good. So there you go. That is an announcement video. We'll be doing the Read Along Without Fear in February. And then we'll do that all month long, and then we'll decide what we're due for March. I already know what I want to do for March, but it's going to take some convincing, I think, to get Matthew on board. We'll see. But it'd be easy to do this for February. So feel free to join us. And I'm going to wrap this up for now, but I'll be back. Thank you, BookTube.